Welcome NFL fans, you're locked in for a trip through gridiron history, one classic at a time. Today our time machine is landing at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, November 28, 1999, for a matchup between the 4-6 San Diego Chargers and the 6-4 Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings were favored by 13.5, and there were 64,232 in the house. Mike Riley was in his first season leading the Chargers, and would eventually coach them for 3 seasons. Dennis Green prowled the home sideline in his 8th season heading Minnesota. Green was 77-45 with a 2-6 postseason mark. Jim Harbaugh, in his previous non-coaching incarnation, was San Diego's quarterback. Old Captain Comeback was starting his 130th game and appearing in his 165th overall. He had a 77.8 lifetime rating and a 1.16 touchdown-to-pick ratio. Harbaugh was in his 13th year, after having previously served as quarterback for the Chicago Bears, the Indianapolis Colts, and the Baltimore Ravens. Jeff George was in his 10th season, and also with his 4th team, after playing for the Colts, the Atlanta Falcons, and the Oakland Raiders. George was starting for the 113th time, and appeared for the 119th game overall. He had an 81.0 rating and 1.44 touchdowns per interception. These two teams had met 7 times prior, with San Diego winning 4 of them. They had alternated wins and losses since the beginning of the series, and it was Minnesota's turn to win. This was their first meeting in over 6 years.
On for the San Diego Chargers, deep back for Minnesota, Robert Tate and Mo Williams, and we are underway in Minneapolis. This will be Robert Tate right around the 5-yard line, following the flank, and then brought down at about the 29-yard line by John Reed. And George right to work. Got a nice block from Smith. Throws the Moss, who drops the ball uncharacteristically at midfield. Jordan is in on 2nd down and 10, and Robert Smith is hit once, and Michael Dumas brings him down for no gain on the play at the 29.
The line is the 4th possible rusher.
Here comes the blitz. No flags on the play. George throws, and the pass is caught. On the sideline, they go to Jake Reed as Charles Dimmery was covering on the play. It's a gain of 14 yards on 3rd down and 10 on the 44-yard line. And the delayed handoff to Robert Smith, breaking one tackle and then weaving his way inside Charger territory. And brought down by a couple different Chargers.
But they say he's back 100%.
So after the 6-yard gain, 2nd down, long 4, the tackle made by Saya, who came piercing the line as Robert Smith couldn't find any running room at all.
Showing blitz and backing out.
But Saya, you're right, does not blitz. And here's the pass by George, and it's incomplete and dropped by Carter at the 43-yard line. Fell the Vikings. And now the Burger punt. End over end, it will be fair caught on a knee at the 14-yard line by Penn, with Jim Harbaugh under center. And it goes off to Tremaine Stevens from North Carolina State, their 3rd all-time leading rusher. And he picks up 2, setting up 2nd down and 8.
Remember, 3 of the 4 wins. Eric Kremer was the quarterback for these Chargers.
2nd down and 8, and he goes outside with the pass to his fullback, Fred McCrary, who picks up 5. He's up to the 21. Tackle on the play by Robert Griffith. Operating from the gun will be Harbaugh. Good block by Parker. Fine time for Harbaugh. The pass is caught by Jeff Graham at the 33. It's a gain of 13 on 3rd and 3.
And they just quick in and out of the huddle.
On the 34, 1st and 10. Here comes Stevens outside. Breaks the tackle by Rudd. And then is brought down by Hitchcock after a gain of 3, setting up 2nd down and 7. On the 37, 2nd down and 7. Hit by Dome in the pass. Caught by Graham. Grabbed by Orlando Thomas. The flag is thrown. The penalty on Thomas. Right now, as it stands, they're at the 21, and a mammoth gain of 41 yards on the play from Harbaugh to Jeff Graham.
Big pass. Number 42 defense. 5 yards from the end of the run. 1st down.
From the Vikings 17, 1st down and 10 yards to go for Harbaugh. Good time. Wide open is the fullback McCrary. And then he's whacked down the side by the young rookie Kenny Wright out of Northwestern State. It's a gain of 6. They like the way he is distributing his passes today. Drives by their opponents. 2nd down and 4. It's the rookie Fazan galloping inside the 5 and backpedaling to the 2. The 2nd round pick, Tremaine Fazan from Oklahoma, inactive. the first 8 weeks of the season. His second start today. From the Vikings 2. Stevens in there, gets the block from McCrary and flies into the end zone for 6. That was impressive. John Carney will try the extra point on the Bennett hold. And shockingly, San Diego, with the 28th ranked offense, buzzsaws through the Viking defense with ease.
Because he just gets up there and plays football. Not a lot of thinking involved, just playing the game that he loves, and it sure worked that time.
This is Tate inside the 5 for the Minnesota Vikings. Trying to find something up the middle, spinning around, and finally goes down at the 28-yard line. First and 10 for Jeff George. Right to work and a good block by Stussy. Fine time. There's the aforementioned mark with the leaping catch. A gain of 11 yards. He's up to the 39 with the Viking first down. Just to the top of your screen in motion. Another block by Stussy. A hit by Jamal Williams. The pass is not complete. Oh my goodness! Chris Carter, mad because of the call. Official face.
Number 80 offense. 15 yards. First down.
Seau's coming on the blitz. So is Gerald Dixon. Here comes Perella, who hits the quarterback George, but the pass is lassoed by Jake Reed in the shotgun. Blitz is on again. Picked up nicely, and there goes a flag. In fact, 2 of them.
Legal procedure.
Low snap from Christie, picked up by George. Here comes the pass, downfield, and it's caught! Intercepted, rolling away with the ball is Dimry, and it is an interception. He may have just grabbed it away from Moss. Dimry interception of George. And it's Petan. The 265-pound rookie bursting for a gain of 2. Ed McDaniel, who leads the Vikings in tackles, makes the stop. That was a big play there. Second down and 8. It's Petan. Head first into the defense. And Tony Williams, along with Wong, make the stop at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 3 on the play, setting up third down. It's third down and 5 from the 20-yard line for Harbaugh. Good block by Parker. There's the pass. Caught. And close to a first down, it's Terrell Fletcher from Wisconsin. Kenny Wright, the rookie, made the stop, and I think, Sam, they're going to be about a yard, maybe a yard and a half shy.
Second quarter, but you saw it in the second half.
Darren Venable punt.
Get up!
The Australian knocks it down the middle, takes a great San Diego bounce. Kenny Bynum is down there, 43, and held beyond it at the 23. That was a 52-yard punt by Bennett, who's averaging only 42.5 yards per kick this year for the Chargers.
One of the wide receivers. He's thrown all his passes to wide receivers so far.
Robert Smith following an Andrew Glover block, and John Perella brings him down after a gain of 3. Second down and 7 from the 26. The block by Stussy again. Here comes Hill. He spins the quarterback George around, but the pass is away to the former tight end Jim Kleinstock for a second-round pick out of North Dakota. He picks up 11 yards and gets a first down. Pittsburgh Steelers are really staggering. They've lost 5 of 8. First and 10. Good block by McDaniel. Dumps it off by George to the running back Robert Smith. Brought down by Seau. It's a gain of 5.
This is how he plays. Full speed. If he doesn't get to take all of his equipment with him, he still plays full speed. He's looking around saying, did anybody notice something
already in the game? First and 10 from the Charger 48. Chris Carter outside, breaking a tackle of Jimmy Spencer. Gives an elusive move down to the 40. Double tight ends again. Smith running outside. Gets the block from Carter. There's the rookie Perry bringing him down along with Hill. It's a gain of 3 on the play and a first down for the Vikings. 7th play of the drive from the 37 outside quickly to Moss. Makes a move on Spencer and is whacked and drilled by Dumas, the safety, and it's a gain of 3 on the play outside to Randy Moss. For the now effective offense of Minnesota. Good block by Springer. Good time for George to the end zone for Moss. Touchdown! Gary Anderson's extra point on the Mitch Berger hold is up and in. And there's the ensuing kickoff. Fine drive. And picked up at about the 5-yard line. from South Carolina State, who was in the World League this past spring, and takes it up to the 27-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go for the Chargers. Harbaugh to work. He's brought down by Chris Coleman. Then second down 19 from the 19. Harbaugh again, wide open is Fletcher, being chased by McDaniel, and then forced out of bounds by Rodgers, the rookie cornerback out of Howard. Third and 15 from the 23. The block by Jackson on Goldman. Harbaugh going deep. He's got the receiver, and it's caught with the dive by Chris Penn at the 45 of Minnesota. Curry and Bynum form the eye. And this is Kenny Bynum out of South Carolina State, going down for a gain of 5 to the 40-yard line. The tackle made by Kylie Wong.
Substitution in the no huddle. No huddle, but they're making replacements of personnel.
Second down and 5, and a corkscrew move by Tremaine Stevens produces just a yard, and Kylie Wong makes his second consecutive tackle. Third down and 4 from the 39. Here comes the blitz, and here comes Griffin. Harbaugh gets away, gets the pass up, caught by Stevens. There he goes. They mark him down. Incomplete pass back at the 45. Darren Bennett will punt. Deep back is Robert Tate, who went to the same high school as his coach in the NFL, Dennis Green. Backpedaling, and it's fair toss back at the 7-yard line.
The ball to back up, and they start on the 7-yard line.
Low snap, picked off the carpet by George, chased by Ray Lee Johnson, going deep, he's got Moss. Oh, a seductive move by Moss, weaving the field, a block from Cutler, hurdling a defender, breaking another tackle, another one. He was so quick, his feet were so light, he lost his shoe. The rookie of the year from a season ago. First and 10, Robert Smith outside. He'll break a tackle, spinning free, and finally Dumas brings him down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 22 on the heels of a 60-yard completion to Moss.
Longer than 10 years.
First down and 10, outside the 10. Handoff right to Horde, who runs outside and finally shoved out of bounds by Reggie Rusk. On the 5, second down and 4. To the end zone, he's got plenty. An acrobatic attempt by Carter is incomplete. The coverage by Darrell Lewis. It'll be third down and 4.
We just saw the ladder.
Third and 4 from the 5. He throws a pick. It's a touchdown to Chase Reed.
Came in the feed. Jeff George told us yesterday, we're going to get him the ball early. We're going
on the 16-yard line, first and 10. Play action. Here comes the rush, and the pass is outside, and the pass untouchable for tight end Freddie Jones. Covered on the play by Robert Griffin. Handoff goes to Bynum, finds a mammoth hole, and climbs through it up to the 25-yard line before Orlando Thomas brings him down. They're down and 1 from the 25. Bynum again, got a great block on the play from Kendall Jaycox before Griffin brought him down. He's tight end in motion. Harbaugh out of the pocket, chased by Ball, throws a pass, and there's another completion, close to a 10-yard gain. The angular second-year player Michael Ricks at 6'5", 38. Stevens in the backfield, and Stevens gets the call. Fumble on the play, and it's loose, and the Vikings have it. Kylie Wong jumps on it. It's the first San Diego turnover today, and look where the Vikings get it at the Charger 28. We'll call it first down and 10. George, good block from Springer. Moving up is George. The pass is caught by tight end Andrew Glover. It's a gain of 15 on first and 10. The tackle made by linebacker Eric Hill. On 13, first and 10. The block by Kleinsasser. Huge hole for the skeleton. Robert Smith down to the 3. Jason Perry makes the stop in the backfield. Out of the pocket, George. Knocked away. Even a diving attempt by Moss, and a play by Jimmy Spencer couldn't get it. Incomplete pass.
back George rather than the other way around. George just answered it.
Third and 1. George
in the middle.
To the end zone. And caught. Touchdown, Chris Carter. Touchdown number 111. Reception number 900.
Okay, here's about 2 minutes that's missing. To bring you up to speed, the Chargers received the kickoff, Harbaugh completed the 7-yard pass, then fumbled on 2nd and 3. George completed 2 passes to Chris Carter on consecutive plays for 25 yards and for 2 yards. It's 2nd and goal at the 4 when this play starts. There's also a lot of other plays that were unavailable from the source material, courtesy of S. Tavares' channel, and originally sourced from CBS.
A goal at the San Diego 4. Here comes the blitz by Dixon. The pass incomplete. The Spencer draped on Carter. Incomplete pass. Just fumble. Vikings trying to capitalize. Leroy Horde. High stepping in for the touchdown. The Vikings.
San Diego tried to blitz wide, and they ran up the middle.
Gary Anderson with the extra point. He's been busy today after the 4-yard touchdown pass by Horde. And what a dazzling array of talent and weapons Minnesota has. Here's the kickoff by Berger. It's find him at about the 2-yard line. They got a block from McCrary, runs outside, finds his team, and finally brought down across the way by the newest Viking, Antonio Banks.
Still be winning football games.
On the 39, 1st and 10. The block by Domingo Byrne. He goes outside. Caught by the running back, Kenny Bynum. He slithers his way for 9, close to a first down, up near the 49-yard line. 9-yard line. And off the Bynum like a rocket. Got out of the blocks, but quickly tripped up and brought down by Ed McDaniel.
But he's making up the lost time today.
Got 14 against Chicago the other day. Second down at 9. It's the elusive Terrell Fletcher out of Wisconsin picking up 3. A shotgun.
Everybody around the ball. Here it comes.
The blitz. Good block by Jaycock. There goes Harbaugh to the end zone looking for Graham. What a defensive play by the rookie Kenny Wright. Jaron Bennett, the former Australian rules football player, to punt.
He kicks that end over him like he did earlier.
Robert Tate, great English on the ball. Down by Hamilton at about the 5.
That's amazing.
What a play. That is amazing.
5 times in the final 2 minutes.
On the 9, 1st and 10. Robert Smith. Tackled by Seau and Dixon, the linebackers. A gain of 3.
Team today.
Vikings with no timeout. Second down and 7. Great time for George. A pass caught by Reed. On the sideline, the tackle is made by Fakir Brown. 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Good block by Springer. Outside it goes to the fullback Horde. Hurdling the defender. Staying on his feet. The rookie Jason Terry brought him down. A 14-yard gain.
Rush.
Pass outside, caught by Horde. Dancing on the wing. Darrell Lewis forced him out of bounds.
On the throw right here, too.
On the 39, handoff to Horde. A lead block by Randall McDaniel. Now they don't get anything except a yard or 2.
Chargers are going to come after it.
They blow that one dead in mid-motion.
Safety playing strong today.
And the punt by Berger, caught by Jones at the 24, 40-yard punt. Shotgun formation for Harbaugh. Outside he goes to wide receiver Michael Ricks, who picks up the first down, makes a nice move, gets by Wright, chased by Thomas. Down the sideline he goes, and stopping the clock with 7 seconds to play. 41 of Minnesota, 1st and 10. 5 by Jaycock, going deep is Harbaugh, looking for Freddie Jones. Got tangled up with the rookie Rodgers. Incomplete pass. Second down, 10. Final play of the half from the 41-yard line. Good block by Jackson, winding up to the end zone. Harbaugh with the jump ball and incomplete. Almost picked off by Orlando Thomas. Our back in our second half is underway from the Metrodome in Minneapolis. Bynum will go to a knee and leave it in the end zone. Our formation. Harbaugh being chased by Dwayne Rod and Tony Williams, but dumps it off, and it's caught by Kenny Bynum. He got a great block from Jones and Ricks, and there he goes. Touchdown. 80 yards on the touchdown pass and run. Harbaugh to Bynum. That is the long play by San Diego this year. Seahawks from the 27, 1st down and 10. Quick pass, caught by Moss, can't lead his way up to The 34 finally brought down by Junior Seau. Second down, 4 from the 33. Robert Smith up the middle, brought down by Eric Hill and the rookie Jason Perry.
And they did it in the first series.
First and 10 from the 37. Robert Smith again. He played at Ohio State. Very little room to roam there as Rayleigh Johnson brings him down.
Second unit, he was right there with him.
Second down and 9 from the 39. Backpedaling is George off his back foot. Throws to Carter. Tackle is made by Fakir Brown, a rookie. 17-yard gain by Chris Carter, starting his 107th consecutive game today. The first and 10. Smith and Kleinsasser in the backfield. Here goes George. Chased by Corella, throws a pass, intercepted to the hands of Glover, picked off by Hubert. His second interception this year, breaks the tackle of Dixon, running across the field, chased by Glover, chased by Stussy. He's got blocking, and he's down inside the 10. Incredible! 69-yard interception return. The 7-yard line of Minnesota. Harbaugh with nice blocking, throws, it's bobbled and dropped by Ricks. Second down and goal. Good block by Stevens. There's a pass. Caught by Seau. Driving a defender Rudd to the 2. Stevens in the backfield. Stevens the call. Diving. He's airborne. And no signal yet. No signal yet. Looks like he's shy. Ed McDaniel went airborne as well. The collision could be heard up here. Replay.
Throwing on the field. The player was on top of bodies. Floor progress was not stopped. It's a touchdown.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Well, the kick is up and you can't review it anymore. It's over.
I'm a little surprised Denny Green didn't try to appeal that one, because the view we had, it looks very questionable, at least worth the review, to see if he broke the plane. The ball, not the helmet, has to go across the plane.
14 unanswered San Diego points.
Out of the game with Marino being closed.
First down and 10 from the 41. Good time for Harbaugh. Slings a pass which is caught by Graham. Close to a first down. Viking 49. And he was working on Hitchcock on the corner. It is the first down. Outside quickly to Graham. Oh, and a seductive move on Hitchcock. A foot race with Thomas, and he's out of bounds. And about the 29. First and 10 from the Viking 28. Good block by K-Cox to the end zone. He's got Reggie Davis, the tight end, incomplete. And he had the matchup he wanted as Dwayne Rudd was trying to keep up with the rookie free agent Davis out of Washington. 10 from the Viking 29. Here's the blitz. They pick it up. Time for Harbaugh. Down the middle. Caught by the backpedaling Ricks. Works his way to the 23. And picks up 5 on the play as Kylie Wong brings him down. 23. Here comes the rush. He gets away from Jerry Ball. He's being chased by McDaniel. And he throws it away. Wisely, the veteran Harbaugh throws it away. Hard to try. The all-time leading San Diego kicker. And it's up. And it's good. And the Chargers have scored 17 unanswered points in the third quarter. Down and 10. He sees the blitz, and here it comes. Seau was picked up. George with time. They got coverage on Carter. Knocked away by Spencer. 17.
Safety blitz.
Long play, handoff to Smith. Breaks the tackle of Corella in open field. Going against Jason Perry. Breaks the tackle there, and he's out of bounds at the 47. First and 10 from the 38. Here comes Smith, breaks another tackle, spinning his way, brought down by Dumas. At the 45, it's a gain of 8. Second down and 2 from the 45. Another handoff, Horn with the block from Kleinsasser, nothing there. Maybe a yard, maybe a yard and a half, and Jamal Williams taking the place of Norman Hand makes the stop on the defensive line for the Chargers in the backfield. Quick out, caught by Moss, great move. Spencer had him. Moss broke the tackle. He got a block from Glover, and he has the first down, meandering his way to the 46. Perry makes the tackle at the gain of 8 on 3rd and 1. First and 10 from the Charger 46. Smith, another massive hole, running outside. A Moss block, and tumbling ahead goes Smith. Down at the Charger 34. It's a gain of 12. Gerald Lewis with the tackle. Earlier in the season, they struggled. First and 10. The flea flicker. Smith back to George. Going deep for Carter. Touchdown!
Hitchcock.
That's the point by Anderson.
He sees that Spencer's looking through into the backfield and sees the handoff. Well executed.
Lost 5 in a row. It's first down and 10. Outside the pass caught by Moss. Picks up 5. Working on Jimmy Spencer. Second down and 5 coming up. Moss second down 5 on the 23. Robert Smith again. Jamal Williams brings him down in the middle. Third and 4 from the 24. Good time again for George. Now flushed in the pocket. Going to Leroy Horde. Caught it out of bounds. The ball. Mitch Berger's had an ordinary day, even though he leads the league in punting. No flags down. Here's Charlie Jones with the catch at the 35.
They want the rush.
Harbaugh right to work on first down. Goes down the middle. Great catch from a 43. Harbaugh, good block by Parker. Great time for Harbaugh. There's the pass and he throws it away. Harbaugh with the rush outside. McCrary pounding his way, hammering his way for a first down. He's up to the 47-yard line on the 48. First and 10. Shotgun snap. Harbaugh wanting to go deep. They tie up Phillips on the line. There's the pass and it's caught by Reggie Davis. Untouched and down he goes. Griffith and Thomas Grillum. And Reggie Davis, who caught his first touchdown last week against the Bears along with 6 catches, picks up 30 yards right there. The team, and now it starts. First and 10 from the 22. Harbaugh hit as he goes deep. He was flattened by John Randall. Shotgun snap. Good block by Jaycock. To the end zone. He's got the receiver, but the pass is wide for Freddie Jones, the tight end. So far.
They're in field goal range. He does not want to take a loss.
The blitz was on by Wong. Good block. Wong is chasing Harbaugh to the end zone. He had the receiver and Graham dropped it. He's already kicked a 40-yard field goal. He'll try to make it 2 in a row, and he does.
They haven't had a 100-yard rusher all season long, and Biden carrying the ball there only has 21 yards so far as their leading rusher. They like to punch this ball out a little bit on the ground.
Ball resting at the 4. Harbaugh in his end zone to throw. Good block on Dolman. A pass downfield. He's got Graham, and there's the catch in midfield. Rolling to the 47-yard line. He torched Jimmy Hitchcock. It's a gain of 48 yards. In motion from the 48 of Minnesota. First and 10. Hand off to Bynum. Shipley works his way down to the 42 for 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes remaining in the game. Harbaugh to throw outside, caught by the tight end Reggie Davis, wrestled out of bounds by the rookie Kenny Wright.
Want to wait till fourth down and make that decision.
On the Vikings 40, here comes Randall. He's got Harbaugh, but the pass is away and caught by Ricks for a gain of 5 and a first down. 400 yards plus passing for Harbaugh today. First and 10. Here comes Dolman. There goes the flag, and there goes the pass. Incomplete. Downfield for Freddie Jones, the tight end.
Tackles for the San Diego Chargers. 37 defense. 5 yards. Repeat first down.
Harbaugh. A block by Parker. Moving up. Chased by Phillips. He's got the first down. And he slides to the 15-yard line. Harbaugh. John Randall hits it. The pass intercepted by Robert Griffith. Jeff George, first and 10. The pump fake going to his second option. And that's caught by Chris Carter for a first down. Plunging ahead to the 14, gaining 12. Tackle made by Lewis. On the 14, first and 10. Robert Smith stuffed up the middle without a lot of room to roam. And Michael Boring is there. We'll call it a gain of 2.
The blitz low.
Hand off to Smith, brought down by Mims. No gain, he's devoured right there.
Look for the timeout right now.
And now it'll be third down. The clock stopped with the Charger timeout at 2:52. Third down and 8 from the 16. Blitzes on by Sale, picked up by Dixon. Here comes Corella. There goes the pass by George. It's caught by Leroy Horde. He may have carved out the first down. First and 10 from the 25 for Jeff George. It's Smith. And he finds the stretch, and he accelerates through it, rollicking for a gain of 6, and Eric Hill making the stop.
San Diego, no timeouts left.
It's Smith with a hole, and pounding his way for a gain of 5.
Right back. Mike Riley must have said the right things at halftime because the second half,
2 games. Incredible.
I tell you, it is. He had 3 straight weeks with 100 yards against
Has its bruise tightened a bit. Detroit is
Completed 28 of 43 for 363 yards and 4 touchdowns, also throwing 2 interceptions to land on a 103.1 rating. Chris Carter caught 11 balls for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Randy Moss caught 7 for 127 and another touchdown. Both would eventually be Hall of Famers. Robert Smith led the rushing attack with 104 yards on 20 carries. Incidentally, other Vikings Hall of Famers appearing in this game were defensive end John Randall, guard Randall McDaniel, and linebacker Chris Dolman. The Chargers were represented by linebacker Junior Seau. Harbaugh rated the 96.5 game, completing 25 of 39 for 404 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Jeff Graham caught 6 balls for 141 yards, and Kenny Bynum pulled down 2 for 90, including that 80-yard touchdown catch. The Chargers only gained a total of 62 yards on the ground, and were the only NFL team that season not to break 100 rushing yards to that point. In the aftermath of this game, the Chargers closed their schedule by winning 4 of 5 to finish at 8-8, missing the postseason. Minnesota finished at 10-6 to claim the top wildcard position in the NFC. Once in the postseason, they defeated the Dallas Cowboys 27-10, then lost to the eventual Super Bowl champion St. Louis Rams 49-37 in the divisional round. Hey, if you're picking up what I'm laying down, take a moment to like and subscribe. I do this daily, and I don't plan on stopping. There's already 69 videos on my channel, nice, and I'll be doing another 17,807. Plus however many more games they play while I'm doing that. So it could be a minute. But that's it for today. Until next time, keep the laces out and keep the history alive. I'll see you on the next kickoff. Bye.